Hi, welcome to Seasparkles Corner. Well, today we have a new product that we're going to test and we're going to use. It's called a Hamilton Beach portable slow cooker. Now, it was a Christmas gift from a friend. Let me get some scissors to untape it. Now, to update all of you on what's happened up to this point, I want you to look at this. This is a pork loin that my son prepared. We thawed out yesterday. He prepared it yesterday, and for those of you who haven't seen our other recipe, the complete, we're just kind of filling you in on, it's not in there. My son did, hold on a second, my son used this on the roast, injecting it. We're making his recipe, so check out our other link if you haven't on the full recipe. We're not going to go into the details on the pork loin because, well, we're just mainly doing product testing here. And you've seen it here first on Seasparkles Corner. Okay. So we're gonna open the roast. Oh, by the way, I asked for this for Christmas. Friends always gave me stuff I didn't need, so I said, well, why not ask what I really want? Last year I didn't even know what I wanted, so those who didn't know just gave me chocolates, which I ate up in less than 5 minutes. So I actually wanted to get something that we could do a new type of cooking for on the show. Okay. Now, let me figure out how to get it out of here. Okay. And, oh, tip and hint, when I got this as a gift, I did not get a gift receipt. Now, when you're buying somebody a gift, for Christmas or anything, you can request a gift receipt. The gift receipt does the perk that if the item, especially with electronic devices, this was probably going to be fine, but gives the person the opportunity to take it back to the store and get a replacement if it doesn't work. You don't have to get the warranty because most of them last forever, but a gift receipt doesn't hurt. Okay, as you can see, we're starting to take this apart and seeing what all the parts are. Okay. Okay, so after you take all the parts out, here's the individual parts. You have a lid with this on top of it for some reason. Okay. You have an inner bowl. You have the device. Okay. As you can see, this is electrical. Do not immerse this in water, okay? And don't use heavy bleach on it. So if this should get dirty, which it should, just take a damp rag and wipe the inside. And be careful, there's 2 holes here, okay? To prevent damage or shock, do not cook this with using the liner. Only cook using the container provided. Do not immerse in water. Okay, that's what it says. Do not immerse this in water. Don't do any water on the inside at all. Cook it on this side. So when the outside gets damp, just damp rag it on the outside. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this. Okay, now let's get the cord. Be careful when you're taking off the plastic so you don't cut the cord. That I'm sure will be covered under the warranty. And you have a twister right here. Okay, and the twist, and so this shows the length of the cord. Where this is an electrical cooking device, I suggest, my personal suggestion is that you plug it directly into the wall. So we're gonna move. Oh, there is the old maple syrup that we were looking for yesterday. Okay, we're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna put our slow cooker, we're taking our slow cooker over here. And I'm plugging it directly into the wall. Now, I'm gonna get just a damp cloth and I'm gonna wipe this just to make sure there's nothing on it. Just to make sure, because it's fresh from the store. Just a damp cloth. But as you can see, it's perfectly clean, okay? And this fits in there directly. Okay, the reason I bought the slow cooker is to make roasts and things like that. And let's say I want to cook a roast or I want to make a stew. I can leave it in here on low. People can eat it when they want and everything. Okay, now, this is the roast that my son prepared yesterday. It's a pork loin, so it's been marinating all day yesterday. Okay, I just kind of dumped it in there. Now I'm gonna get some more water and I'm gonna add more water to it, just so I want to get all these good spices. Excuse me. I did sneeze away from the food and covered my mouth. Okay, there. I wanted to get all the spices in the roast. Okay, now, in future, I will put whole potatoes in there and stuff like that. I'm gonna do it anyway. But you're gonna still get the gist. Let me get a knife. I'm going to cut the whole potatoes in half. Okay, these are russet potatoes. And so I'm going to put some hashed potatoes in there.
Why don't you put them in there and just add water to it?
I'm going to.
But
the roast doesn't take as long to cook as a turkey.
No.
So we want to make sure the potatoes are going to be done. And if you want to put some whole carrots in there or whatnot, you can cook literally your whole pork loin, your whole meal in a slow cooker. So I want to give it a try. 1, 2, we got 3 half potatoes, 4, 5. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, we've got 5 whole potatoes. Let me put the potatoes back in the refrigerator. I'm gonna add more water and we're gonna before we go any further, where this is my first time at using a slow cooker, I pretty much got it figured out beforehand. I figured there's going to be no difference in cooking than if you cooked it in the oven slowly all day. Cooking, 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 cooking. Recipe, beef pork roast. Okay, we're gonna go with the beef pork roast recipe. Okay, directions: season the roast. Yeah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. High for 5 hours, for low 10 hours. Cooking with low will result in more tender meat. Okay, so what it says basically, we have. All right, let's take a look at this. We have off, keep warm, low, and high. Okay, if you're gonna make a stew in here, you cook it on high till it's done. Then you keep it cooked warm, and they could just spoon it out. So we're gonna go with low. Let's go with the high. We're gonna go with the high. Let's go get some more water. As it says, for a 2-pound roast to cook on high for 5 hours. So I think that I think this was what, 3-4 pounds? My son did the preliminary work. So we know it's gonna cook for at least 5 hours, okay? We're putting it on high. It's 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. We'll check it at 1:30 and see if it's done. Gonna put the lid on right here. Let's see what else it says to do. Hold on, let's look at the directions.
Just so y'all know, this is for if your lid gets hot, that way you can do this.
Okay, this is done and sealed. I'm assuming this is for the steam to come out. Okay. Cover and heat 5 hours on high or 10 hours on low. For a medium cook, low result in more tender meat. Okay, but if you want, they're suggesting for a roast, if you want more tender meat, to cook it on low for 10 hours for this size pot roast. But we're cooking a pork loin, which is the same type of meat as a pork roast, so we're gonna put it on 10. So we're putting it on high for 5 hours. So I'm gonna see you in 5 hours. Why are you doing that? Okay. It's 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 1:30, okay. So I'm gonna see you at 1:30 and we're gonna check the roast. So stay tuned, don't go away. Glad you stopped by. Don't go away. Welcome back. Well, it's almost 1:30 and we've been the 5 hours, so let's look at the magic. Use gloves because this is going to get hot. When you lift it up, turn it away from your face so you don't burn your face. Take the top off, leave it upside down to prevent dripping, and walk across the kitchen and put it safely into your sink. Well, wherever your sink happens to be at. Okay, now we're going to take and turn the slow cooker off. Then we're going to unplug it from the wall. Making sure we're unplugging the correct thing. Oh, I wish they had smell-o-vision because this just smells so yummy. Use gloves because this is going to be hot. Take and lift it up. See it steaming? It's going to be so hot. Okay. Put it carefully. Now my table is like some sort of special table tile type of thing that you can, well, hold on. That you can, oh, my son looked at it. That you can put hot stuff on there. And I'm going to make gravy out of that too. So let's just do a sample of our pork loin. Okay. All right. Let's just see it. See, that's beautiful. It's a small one, but it's good. So we got a sample, so since that one piece broke off, let me just take a cut. It's hot, look at that. See how beautiful that is? And this is the difference between slow cooking in an oven. Now, this isn't gonna heat up my house, especially if you live in hot places like we do. And there's nothing like going to church, putting your meat in, letting it slow cook all day and coming home, so. It's a little hot. And see how perfect it's done? It's just done perfect. Mmm. 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 Delicious. Now for the complete pork loin recipe, check the other video, but there it is. The sample trial. The result of the device of the day. Our Hamilton Beach slow cooker, and so Chris wants to do if it's Chris approved.
The pork loin king.
The pork loin king is here now.
I didn't know it was done.
Right there. Here you go. If you want to do the Chris approved bit, but let me make the gravy. But this isn't part of the video. Chris just wants to do if it's Chris approved.
Drop it, please.
No. There you have
I'm just gonna
it.
torture you guys. Mmm. See you later.
There you have it. Thank you for watching. And you see how wonderful and useful a slow cooker is? Thank you for watching. Hugs and kisses from my kitchen to yours. Happy New Year, everybody.
To see yours.
And stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share. Hugs and kisses from my kitchen to yours. The fun never ends in the world of smart. Bye, everybody. Let me make the